Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, welcome. You're in for a treat. If this is not your first time joining me, thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back. So this is a perfect time for you to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, start commenting, whatever it is you like to do, whatever you're called to do. So right now we're going to be doing a ClairTarot reading for Sagittarius for the week of January 22nd through to the 29th. So this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and your cross watchers. All right. Let's get some guidance for Sagittarius. This first card I'm going to draw is from an oracle deck, and we're going to be getting a message from your higher self. Okay, I do it a little bit different than other card readings. I just do it different is all. Ooh, she feels, she knows. Number 22. She feels, she knows. But look at the sadness in her face. Look at how sickly her eyes are. Sagittarius. Oh my gosh. That's a black eye. What's going on? You've been spiritually battered. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is not what I was expecting to have brought to my attention. You have been so spiritually battered, energetically. I don't know. Some of you might have been battered verbally. It's been a rough go for some time now. And it's like, you don't want to look it in the eyes. You don't want to actually acknowledge what's going on and what you're suffering through. And that makes me very sad. 22 is a number of guidance. 2 is a number of guidance. And when it's placed beside itself in the number 22, that positioning raises the power of the number 2. It's raised upon itself. So it amplifies that guidance. You have to take a good hard look at what you're allowing to continue. It's battering you. Oh man, Sagittarius. And I see you've started to cry. You're holding back tears. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get you some clarity. Okay, let's get you some clarity because we don't have to allow this to continue. It's like you've been so beaten down by so many different things from so many different directions, and it's like a convoluted concept of love. Look at this. It's like an upside down heart, broken at that. And if you look even closer, it looks like 2 serpents facing each other. And this looks like an Ouroboros, the serpent eating itself. You are eating yourself, further dividing your heart because it's so convoluted. This is not love. This is not love. Whatever your concept of love is, self-love, it's been heavily skewed. You have not been listening to the guidance. You have been beating yourself up. Other people have been taking advantage of this particularly vulnerable moment on your journey. It doesn't have to continue. It really, really doesn't. It really, really doesn't. The fact that it's adorned, kind of making it look a little bit better, doesn't take away from the fact that you're crying inside. You've been battered and you're crying inside. Love is an upside down love. You have been eating yourself. Sagittarius, you don't need judgment. This is not me judging or condemning you. This is me asking you to take a good hard look because you deserve so much more than what you're allowing. So much more than what you are allowing. So much more. And I wish, no, I don't wish. We're going to go ahead and get clarity, okay? We're going to get clarity. Okay. The age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. Okay? Maybe you need to experience this because the very people that you're going to be assisting need you to know exactly what you are delivering them from. Okay? Maybe that's why. So look at that. Now, this pale yellow, that's personal power. This pale green, that's heart space. Pale blue comes from the throat. When you begin to speak to yourself much more compassionately, you empower your heart, which then empowers your solar plexus, which then protects you. You once again recall back to yourself your ability to defend yourself, to protect your space, to keep your temple sacred. And you have to. You just have to. Okay? You have to begin doing this for yourself because no one else is going to do this for you. No one else is going to do this for you. They don't have that kind of authority. They just don't. The only way for them to have that kind of authority, anyone to have any authority above you, over you, is for you to give permission or passive permission. Conscious permission, passive permission, it doesn't matter. It's still permission. That's the only way someone else is going to have this type of authority over you. That shouldn't be allowed. It really, really shouldn't. But if you're not yet ready to take back control of your life, then don't do it yet. It's that simple. Okay? No one can force you to do anything you're not ready to do. And if you still are not ready to let go of the very thing that's battering you, as much as I don't want to say it, it's not my place to tell you to go. It's not my place to tell you to let go of the very things that are preparing you for what you have been training lifetimes to do. And although it breaks my heart, it's not my place to tell you to go. It's just not how my love functions. Align your life. What is no longer in alignment with who you truly are. You're so fractured right now. You feel vulnerable. And it's distorting the way you see. It's distorting your perception of who you are, what you deserve. And it's okay. And the areas where you become shattered, those are the areas that will let more of your light through. Double mission, Pleiades, channeling and uplifting humanity. What if your double mission is not just to help uplift humanity, but also to uplift yourself? What if the way in which you save humanity is by saving yourself and allowing people to witness this path to redemption, self-redemption? And that will trigger their desire to have redemption for themselves. What if that's your double mission? What if you no longer need to martyr yourself? And these are just questions. No one gets to force you to feel obligated to take steps that you are not ready or not willing to take. That's just not how sovereignty works. I recognize that I am a sovereign, and by virtue of my sovereignty, I cannot and will not dominate another sovereign. That's how sovereignty works. I can sit here and share my thoughts, and hopefully it resonates in some way, and that is what will get you to feel inspired to take steps away from what you're having to endure right now. But even that, no one gets authority over you in that way. You have to choose to feel inspired. You have to choose to open your heart to receive these words and then sit and see how it resonates with you. Whew, the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Look how bent over backwards she is. Ooh. The petals of the roses look as though they are making communion with her heart space, her high heart, as well as her throat. The rose has the ability to calibrate your frequency to one of compassion, compassion for self. That inner dialogue needs to become more compassionate towards self. Whatever made you think that everyone else deserves love and compassion but you? That's separating yourself from the group. You are part of the group. Actually, there is no group, it's just the whole. We as a whole deserve compassion, deserve patience, deserve love. As a whole, as a totality, we deserve that. That is part of our birthright. We don't have to ask for that. We simply have to enforce it. So when there's no longer compassion, when you're not treated with respect and compassion, you enforce that by not participating. Because I firmly believe we teach people what is appropriate and not appropriate by our standards. We teach them what it is. And if we allow this to continue, then we're teaching them it's okay. This is what I feel I deserve. And I hate to disagree, but I'm going to have to disagree. I personally believe you deserve much more than what you're giving yourself credit for. So, Sagittarius, let me go ahead and get you another card. This is going to be another message from your higher self to give you final clarity for this week. You have a tough week ahead of you. You have a very viscerally painful week ahead of you. This might not resonate for everyone, but for the ones that do, this week is going to be difficult. Okay, there's going to be massive shifting. There might be exiting. So ties or bonds that you were counting on continuing might not continue after the lunar event. They might have already been broken and you just don't want to admit it yet. But Luna is gifting us with the opportunity to purge, to finally release our grip on the shadows that we feel we have to hide our secrets within. So we're going to see what's going on. Let's go ahead. Daughter of the Phoenix. This reading is intense. So you're gonna burn yourself up. You're just gonna burn. You're like, no, I can't let go. And then you're going to burn yourself. And then you're laying in a heap of ash. And that's okay because you're a daughter of the Phoenix. You're going to rise up from it. It's not going to destroy you. It's going to transform you. It's going to transform you into something that will bring order from chaos. Because look at her sitting there in front of her light. She has her light behind her. And by sheer will, she's clearing the space. She's not making any movements. It's by sheer will. No more chaos. You are to clear from my space, and that's what that chaos is doing. It's clearing. From chaos comes order. Order is cosmos. You are creating your own cosmic identity. You are co-creating this cosmic experience as a human being. And I'd like to think that since this is the number 6, and 6 is the lower convoluted reflection of God number 9, that you would allow yourself to empty, because 6 serves as a cup, a vessel from which contains the love of God. And a cup can't be filled if it's already full. Let that sink in. A cup cannot be filled if it's already full. And it looks to be you're being emptied. It looks to be that this is the week you're going to be emptied so that you can be replenished. Embrace that process. Rise from your own ashes. So, Sagittarius, I just want to give you a hug. I really, really do. That's intense. That's intense. Let me go ahead and pull 2 more clarifier cards just because I kind of need a little bit more, reassurance that you're going to be okay. I know it's kind of selfish of me, but I just need to know for myself that you're going to be okay. And it's not that I doubt you. It's just it makes me feel better to have more confirmation, okay? So let's see. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. So you're going to go ahead and reconnect with this life. You've become disconnected. You're going to reconnect with this life. It's going to help you to shoot up higher. Okay, notice all those roses scattered all around. The sweet scent of life is returning. You're surrounded by the beauty and softness. Now remember, roses also have thorns, okay? Be gentle with yourself. You are a wildflower, and if you mishandle a wildflower, you will get the thorns. So be gentle with yourself. One final card for Sagittarius. What were we just talking about? It says, fill up your well, retreat, rest, refuel. Look at that. Okay, the cup is at its most useful when emptied. In her hands are roses. You hold yourself in your hands. Amongst the cactus are roses. She has her back to that inhospitable desert landscape, and she is facing beautiful, beautiful waters and flowers. And look at how her hair is flowing, just like your energy. Her hair is flowing. Look at that moon finishing up that eclipse. You guys, allow yourself to receive all of this. These are messages from your higher self. No one else's, from your higher self. They're trying to give you guidance for this coming week. There's no need to continue this. If it continues, that is because you've chosen for it to continue, and maybe you're not done processing, and that's fine. Okay? That's fine. It's perfectly fine. No one gets to judge you. No one gets to condemn you. This is your journey. Okay? So, Sagittarius, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me. Thank you to the essence of your zodiac for being so raw in its beautiful journey. I hope next week you win the lotto. I hope next reading is going to be like, oh shit, Sagittarius, you're winning the lotto. We can hope. We can hope. I just want everyone to be okay is what it is. It's perfectly okay. All right, guys. I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to be doing a live event on my Facebook page in probably in a few minutes. I hope you join me. My page is Emmy Evolving. You could look on my channel bio or about me, whatever it is, and find the link to my Facebook. It's going to be an energy event as well as clairvoyant readings. So that should be starting shortly. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you subscribe to my channel. Click that like button, comment, share this out. See you guys next time. Bye.